So I promised everyone last week that I would do a results video. So I reviewed the program last week. I kind of talked about what I really liked about it, what I thought they could do better, and just kind of gave a general review of the program. So in this video I've got my results for lifting, for sprinting, and for jumping, and also like dunking as well. So I've kind of got a, I guess, like comprehensive results video. You can see here at the start, this was me back in March 2020. This is my lifting numbers at this time. So you can see here I was barely power cleaning like 75 kilos, and it was very close to not being a power clean as well. I did that for a double, but I full cleaned the next rep. So as you can see, before I joined the program, I actually had like a decent strength base, and I was relatively well trained, I would say. Like, the program I ran before wasn't way different to what I am doing now, and that was just a program that I wrote myself before, so I was decently strong before doing the program, but not really crazy strong levels. And still, I'm not really crazy strong, but definitely getting better. Now we're in October, so this is October 2020. So this is a 110 kilo squat, and it's way faster than what the 100 kilo squat that you saw in the last video. You can see here I kind of explode up out of it and do it really fast, but I wasn't able to get 120 because I did attempt 120 after this, but wasn't quite able to get it. I ended up failing that and had to bail from that, which wasn't fun, but I was close to it. I think probably the big problem for me is the fact that I'm maybe just not doing heavy weights enough. Like, that was my first time maxing on back squats since April, so I guess I can't really expect too much. But we also had some good results in this week with front squat and power clean as well. So power cleaning over 1.5 times body weight, and the front squat at 100 kilos is like almost 1.8 times body weight, which is pretty decent. So now we're moving on to the sprints here. So as you can see there, that was like a 30 meters from January, but I was in like trainers, so technically it wasn't like a max effort one because I couldn't really push out of the, like, I guess, blocks. I couldn't really push out of the start. And here you can see I have a 30 meters here. So this is my 30 meters now, and this is the fastest one I've done to date. So this was a 4.02 from first hand movement, like using the video frames that I've used in the past, and that was used in the other ones before, so I thought I'd kind of keep that in, even though I've got the free lap timer that says it's a 3:95. It was a 4.02 with the video frames. So as you can see, before I joined THP Strength, 4.32 over 30 meters, then afterwards I'm at 4.02. So that's a 3/10 improvement on sprints, which is very good. Again, I hadn't really trained much in the terms of like sprinting. I'd done like a few kind of, I guess, training cycles over the past 2 years, like where I actually included sprints, but I never really trained them, I guess, like very hard. So now we have some jumps from the start of the year. So as you can see, I was jumping decently well before joining the program as well. So I've been training 3.5 to 4 years before I actually joined the program, so that's quite a decent like training base. I'm not going to say everything I did in those like 3.5 to 4 years was like perfect, but it was at least decent, I guess. This is the jumps afterwards, so that hurdle there, it's not anything for reference, but I thought it was just a cool jump, so I thought I'd throw it in. Then I've got my vertical on the jump mat, so that was, I think, about 3 inches more than what I did earlier in the year. It was 90.53 centimeters, which is a lot more. Then I've got my Vert-Tech test here. So I didn't talk about the Vert-Tech test with my full approach, so you'll see it here now. So I touched 10.5, which is the same height that I touched at dunk camp. But one thing I think is it's kind of hard to compare the vertical from dunk camp to now. simply because at dunk camp I had like so much hype and was running off so much adrenaline on that jump that it was like, it's just hard to compare it to a jump that's not got as much adrenaline. So I think next dunk camp, that'll be kind of the real, I guess, indicator as to whether I've really like improved a lot, or if I've not, like we'll really see then how much I have improved. So I'm looking forward to that. And then now I've just got some dunks here, so this is me like trying to dunk on like 9 foot 10 and 10 foot, and a little height check there as well to kind of show you where I was before joining the program. So this is now on the program, so this is May 2020, so I was about a month into the program technically. I was just off the tendon rehab as well. So that was my first dunk there that I got on the program within a month, which was, I was kind of like surprised at, but very happy with. So you can see here, even better, jumped higher, and that's just off 3 steps as well. I'm interested to see what I can do as I kind of keep progressing. Then that was like I guess a decent attempt there. And then this was my best dunk session to date, so this was July 2020. I got some really good jumps this session. I was actually just coming off injury, so I'd had like 3 weeks rest, so I think that definitely played a role in it, but I was jumping really well, and as you can see I was getting some dunks down like left, right and centre. I think I only actually attempted to jump 5 times on this 9 foot 10 rim, and I got like all those, and I got like 4 very good attempts on out of the 5 attempts I did, so that was very good. But yeah, that's my results video there, so that's the kind of results that I've seen on the program. So as you can see, the proof's in the pudding. I've definitely improved a lot. Like my standing vertical on the jump mat is 3 inches higher, and on a vert tech it's 2 inches higher, which is a massive improvement. I think across the board I'm generally jumping higher, and I think as well as I'm able to be more consistent with jumping higher. Like a big problem with me before is like just knee problems, and that was, as I said before in the review, was the main reason for me actually joining the program, was to get my knees healthy and keep them healthy, and that's what THP is doing. They're keeping my knees healthy, so as long as my knees are healthy I'll be able to make progress in jumps, dunks, and just like everything basically. But if they're not healthy, I'll be off training for like months at a time, and there'll be like month gaps in my training where I'm not able to actually progress. But being on THP Strength kind of stops that from happening and allows me just to kind of get like a year of consistent training. And I think that's probably like the biggest benefit to their training, is like the fact that you're going to be injury free, and that just allows you to progress. Like, that's my opinion on it, and I think they do a great job at that. And as I said before, I definitely recommend it if you're not on it. It's expensive, but it's an investment in yourself. So yeah, I think that about does it for the video. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, you can check out some of the other content I have on my channel. But yeah, thanks for watching.